Hello all, this is M. Sandeep Kumar and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Concepts of IIT Maths. Today's chapter is quadratic equations and today's subtopic is equations reducible to quadratic equations. This is part 1. We also have part 2. So total there are 5 models that I'm going to discuss. Among that in this video we can discuss these 3 models. How I'm going to convert these 3 forms into quadratic equations and how I'm going to solve it with examples. Let us see it. Yes, before starting the class, I just ask you to watch this video till the end to make sure that you are very much pretty clear in this concept, right? Now let us get into the first model where we are going to convert this particular equation into quadratic equation and we will see how to solve it. See, the first model considers reciprocal equations in standard form. This is a reciprocal equation, one of the reciprocal equation in standard form. In standard form means the degree must be even, just remember this. I have considered a reciprocal equation whose degree is 4. If you understand this model, you can solve any other reciprocal equation. Be it the degree is 6, be the degree be 8, be the degree be 10, or be the degree be x power 2k. If you understand this model, you can easily solve the other models also under reciprocal equations. So first of all, see how to solve this. We are going to start with dividing by x square on both sides. Why x square? If it is x power 2k, then I will divide with x power k. So which means if it is x power 6, if the degree is 6, that means I will divide with x cube on both sides. If it is x power 8, if the degree is 8, then I will divide with x power 4 on both sides. Since here the degree is 4, I have chosen x square, half of this power. Okay, so I am going to divide by x square on both sides. If you do that, what will you get? So you will get ax power 4 by x square and plus bx cube by x square plus cx square by x square plus bx by x square plus a by x square is equal to 0 by x square. 0 by x square is clearly 0, right? So this is ax square and this is plus bx plus c plus b by x plus a by x square is equal to 0. So next, dear students, from the first and last terms, if I take a common, I'll get x square plus 1 by x square. And in these two terms, if you take b common, you'll get x plus 1 by x, and we are left out with a constant. From here, I'll tell you how to proceed when I consider an example. So from here, how we will proceed means by taking x plus 1 by x is equal to t, we will proceed solving these kind of equations. Now let me consider an example in this model and let us solve that particular example. Now let us see an example in this model. Here is an example. So we are going to solve this reciprocal equation, and as I said already, we will start by dividing with x square on both sides. So divide by x square on both sides. So in that case we will get 2x square, x cube by x square means x, minus 11 into x square by x square is just 1, plus x by x square is 1 by x, plus 2 by x square is 2 by x square only. I have just divided every term with x square and I have got this. Next, I will take the first and last terms where I can take 2 common. You will get x square plus 1 by x square because I have taken 2 common. And then in here and here we can take 1 common, which means nothing. I will get x plus 1 by x, and here is a constant. So let us call this as equation number 1. Let us call this as equation number 1. Remember this equation, you will come back to this equation. So how I am going to proceed means I will take x plus 1 by x as t. So let x plus 1 by x is equal to t. Now if I do squaring on both sides, what will you get? X square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x equal to t square. Left side I have used a plus b whole square expansion. A square plus b square plus 2ab. So x and x will get cancelled. From this, can I say that x square plus 1 by x square is equal to t square minus 2? So which means that in the first equation, in place of x, I'll take x plus 1. I mean, in place of x plus 1 by x, I'll write t, and in place of x square plus 1 by x square, I'll write t square minus 2. So in the first equation. So therefore, the first equation becomes 2 times this is t square minus 2 plus this is t minus 11 equal to 0. So expanded, here you have got a quadratic equation in terms of t. So 2t square minus 4 plus t minus 11 equal to 0, which means 2t square plus t minus 15 equal to 0. And all of us know how to factorize this quadratic equation, right? By splitting the middle term. So 2t square as it is, this can be written as 6t minus 5t. So I hope you already know how to factorize this. So next, as we continue, so I will take 2t common, you will get t plus 3, and here I can take minus 5 common, you will get t plus 3. So again, if I take t plus 3 common, you will get 2t minus 5. So the product of two things is equal to 0, which means that either the first thing is equal to 0 or the second thing is equal to 0. So from here you will get t is equal to minus 3, and from here you will get t is equal to 5 by 2. But actually t is not our required variable. We have to find x. But what is t here? T is actually x plus 1 by x only. So t is x plus 1 by x. So I'm erasing all this. T means x plus 1 by x. So x plus 1 by x can be equal to minus 3, or x plus 1 by x can be equal to 5 by 2. So you will get here x square plus 1 whole by x equal to minus 3. I have got a common denominator. Then cross multiply. X square plus 1 is equal to minus 3x. Now take it left side. You will get x square plus 3x plus 1 equal to 0. So now this quadratic equation cannot be factorized. I mean, we cannot split the middle term, right? So in that case, I'll use quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. So where a is coefficient of x square, which is 1, b is 3, and c is 1. So substitute here minus 3 plus or minus root over 3 square minus 4 into AC. A is 1, C is also 1, whole divided by 2 times A is 1. So what do we get? X is equal to minus 3 plus or minus. Inside this you will get 9 minus 4. That means root 5 whole divided by 2. So I got two values of x here. And similarly, if you factorize this one, if you solve this, x square plus 1 whole by x equal to 5 by 2. By cross multiplying, you will get 2x square plus 2 equal to 5x, and by taking 5x left side, 2x square minus 5x plus 2 equal to 0. If you factorize this quadratic polynomial, you will get x is equal to 2 comma 1 by 2. So therefore there are totally 4 solutions of this biquadratic equation. So what are the 4 solutions? Therefore the 4 solutions are x is equal to 2, 1 by 2, and then minus 3 plus root 5 by 2, and then minus 3 minus root 5 by 2. So we have found the 4 roots of this biquadratic equation, the required biquadratic equation. So this is how we can solve the first model. Now let us go for the second model, the model number 2. Here is our second model. X minus a into x minus b into x minus c into x minus d is equal to a, where a plus b will be equal to c plus d. If this is the case, how to solve this particular model? First of all, let us proceed in general form. How we are going to start the solution? I'll multiply these two. I will expand this. X minus a into x minus b. If you expand, you'll get x square minus of a plus b into x plus ab into. And if you expand x minus c into x minus d, you'll get x square minus of c plus d into x plus cd equal to a. So in the question, it is given that a plus b is equal to c plus d. So which means that in place of c plus d, here I'll write a plus b again. So x square minus of a plus b into x plus ab into x square minus of, in place of c plus d I'll write again a plus b only, is equal to a, capital A. Now I will take this thing x square minus of a plus b into x. Let this thing x square minus of a plus b into x plus ab is equal to some variable called t. Then what happens to this equation? So this is going to be t plus ab into t plus cd equal to capital A. So this is a quadratic equation in terms of t. Again we can solve it to find the values of t, and we will use it to find the values of x. So this is how we are going to solve model number 2. So to understand this, let us take an example. Here is a model question. Solve x plus 9 into x minus 3 into x minus 7 into x plus 5 equal to 385. If you observe, dear students, 9 minus 7 is actually 2, and 5 minus 3 is also equal to 2. I am just taking the constants. 9 minus 7 is 2 and 5 minus 3 is also 2. So for that reason I will multiply these two, x plus 9 into x minus 7. So I'll take x plus 9 into x minus 7 and I'll multiply these two, x minus 3 into x plus 5. So equal to 385 as it is. So if you expand this, what will you get? X square minus 7x plus 9x minus 63 into again x square plus 5x minus 3x minus 50 equal to 385, right? So this is x square plus 2x minus 63 into x square plus 2x minus 15 equal to 385. So let us consider from here what we will do. I'll convert it into quadratic in terms of t. How? Let us consider x square plus 2x is equal to t. This is equation number 1. Okay. Let x square plus 2x is equal to t. So therefore the equation becomes t minus 63 into t minus 15 equal to 385. So this can be converted into quadratic equation in terms of t, right? So let us proceed. Let us expand this. So if you expand it, t square minus 15t minus 63t. So minus 63 into minus 15. So what do you get it? 15 3s are 45. 15 6s are 90. 90 plus 4, 945 is equal to 385. And if you take 385 left side, it will become minus 385 equal to 0. I have taken that constant also left side. So therefore the required quadratic equation is t square minus 78t plus 560 equal to 0. You can split the middle term by and you can factorize it, or else you can also use quadratic formula. That's up to you. Let me split the middle term. So t square minus 8t minus 70t plus 560 equal to 0. I can take t common, you get t minus 8, and I can take minus 70 common, I will get again t minus 8 equal to 0. So therefore again if you take t minus 8 common, you will get t minus 70 equal to 0. So therefore t is equal to 8 comma 70. But I am not supposed to get just t value. I am not supposed to be satisfied with t value. Actually I should find what is x value, right? So what is t here? The t means x square plus 2x. So therefore, t means what? Therefore x square plus 2x is equal to 8, or x square plus 2x is equal to 70. We are supposed to solve these two quadratic equations. If you solve it, you will get the values of x. Then you will get the required answer. So first I will take this quadratic equation, x square plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. And if you factorize this, you will get x plus 4 into x minus 2 equal to 0. So therefore, from here x is equal to minus 4 and from here I will get x is equal to 2. Similarly, take this quadratic equation, x square plus 2x minus 70 equal to 0. I cannot split the middle term in this case. It is not happening. So let me use quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4 into a into c whole divided by 2a. You already know the formula. So x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus. Inside the square root you will get 284. Under root 284 by 2. And this 284 can be written as 4 times 71. 4 times 71. And you can take this 4 outside the square root. You get x minus 2 plus or minus 2 root 71 by 2. The common denominator 2 can be separated. Therefore, you will get x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 71. Therefore, the 4 roots of this biquadratic equation, therefore x is equal to minus 4, comma 2, comma minus 1 plus root 71, comma minus 1 minus root 71. So this is how we can find the solutions of the equation, which is of the form x minus a into x minus b into x minus c into x minus d equal to a. So I hope you understood this example. Now let us go to the third model, the third type. Here is our third model, which is of the form x minus a into x minus b into x minus c into x minus d equal to ax square, capital AX square, where a into b is equal to c into d, right? Let us see how to solve this. Since a into b and c into d are equal, I will take these two and I will expand it. You know what will you get? X square minus of a plus b into x plus ab. Into, if you expand this, you will get x square minus of c plus d into x plus cd equal to a times x square. So as we know that cd can be taken as ab, here in place of cd I will take ab. So what will you get then? X square minus of a plus b into x plus ab. Here x square minus of c plus d into x plus cd can be written as ab equal to ax square. Let me divide with x square on both sides. That means here I'll get x and here I'll get x and here I'll get x square. Left side I have divided with x into x and right side I have divided with x square. I divided with x square on both sides. So if you divide with x square on both sides, x is a common denominator for all the three terms. So x square by x is x plus ab by x, and then this by this you'll get only minus of a plus b. Into here also x square by x is x only plus ab by x minus this by x. So that means you'll get minus of c plus b equal to just a will be there in the right side. Next I will take x plus ab by x as t and then I will proceed. So that means if I take x plus ab by x as t, then you will get t minus of a plus b into t minus of c plus d equal to a. So this is a quadratic equation in terms of t, and we can continue how to solve it, right? We can continue solving it. So let us see and take an example to understand this model. So here is our question. We are supposed to solve for x. We are supposed to solve this. Now which two linear polynomials can be taken as pair where ab equal to cd? Observe carefully. 3 8s are is 24 and 2 12s are is also 24, correct? And the product ab equal to cd. So for that reason I will take this x plus 3 into x plus 8 as the first pair and into x plus 2 into x plus 12 as the second pair equal to 4x square. Next, if you expand this, you will get x square plus 11x plus 24. Please expand it, it's easy. And if you expand this, you will get x square plus 14x plus 24 equal to 4x square. The role of this x square is to come to the left side. So that means let us divide with x square on both sides. Divide by x square on both sides. So then you will get x square plus 11x plus 24 into x square plus 14. I am rewriting the same step. Equal to 4x square. So here and here. So left side I have divided with x into x, that means x square, and right side I have divided with x square. So x square and x square will get cancelled on the right side, and here x is a common denominator for all these three terms. So x square by x is x, plus 24 by x, and then plus 11x by x is just 11, into x square by x is x, plus 24 by x, 14x by x is 40, equal to just 4. Now you know what can be taken as t. What is it? X plus 24 by x can be taken as t, because it is same here and here. So I'll take, let x plus 24 by x is equal to t. Then what happens to this first equation? This becomes t plus 11, correct? T plus 11 into t plus 14 equal to 4. Expand this, you get t square plus 25t plus 154, and take the 4 left side, minus 4 equal to 0. I hope you understood how I got this expansion. So t square plus 25t plus 150 equal to 0. Right? Now let us factorize. If you factorize this quadratic polynomial, you will get t plus 15 into t plus 10 equal to 0. So therefore, t has got two different values. From this I'll get minus 15, and from this I'll get minus 10. But actually what is t? T means x plus 24 by x, right? So therefore x plus 24 by x is equal to minus 15 in the first case, or x plus 24 by x is equal to minus 10 in the second case. If we solve this, we will get the required values of x. So continue solving this. So what you will get? X square plus 24 whole by x is equal to minus 15. Cross multiply, x square plus 24 is equal to minus 15x. Take it left side, x square plus 15x plus 24 is equal to 0. And check whether I can split the middle term or not. 124s are, 2 12s are, and then 3 8s are, and then 4 6s are. No, I cannot split the middle term. So let us use quadratic formula. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4 into a into c whole divided by 2 times a. I used quadratic formula. So in that case, what will you get? You'll get x is equal to minus 15 plus or minus root over 225 minus 96. What is 225 minus 96? You'll get 1 under root 129 whole divided by 2. So I got the two values of x. One is minus 15 plus root over 129 by 2, and another is therefore x is equal to what? One is minus 15 plus under root 129 by 2, and another is minus 15 minus under root 129 by 2. These are the two values. Similarly, we also have x plus 24 by x is equal to minus 10. Right? We also have it x plus 24 by x equal to minus 10. So take LCM, cross multiply, and take it left side. This can be easily factorized. We can split the middle term as 4x and 6x. And if you factorize, you'll get x plus 4 into x plus 6 equal to 0. So therefore, x is equal to minus 4 from here and minus 6 from here. Therefore, there are totally 4 values of x. These two and these two. Therefore, x is equal to minus 4 comma minus 6 comma this value comma this value. Total 4 values. So these are the 3 models in today's video, and in the next video we will see how to solve 2 more models. If required, we will add more models to it. So I hope that you understood this concept, and if it is understood and if you feel like the teaching is very easy to understand, like the video, share it, subscribe it, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. And most important thing is to refer your friends. Let your friends know that there is a YouTube channel where the concepts are being taught in a easier manner. Thank you, dear students. We'll continue in next class.